Hi guys, it's Charlie here at Rove Motorhomes at Gunthorpe, and today I thought I'd pull the AutoSleeper Broadway off of the forecourt so I can show you guys around it. Now, if you don't know much about the Broadway range, this one itself is the low-line 2-berth 2-belt version. It's a 2015 with 19,500 miles on the clock, and this one is a 3.5-ton gross weight vehicle. A lot of the AutoSleepers tend to be over that 3.5-ton limit, but because it's a 2-berth, this one does sit nicely under 3.5 tons, meaning anyone with a full UK license can legally drive this vehicle. Dimensions wise, we're just tipping over the 7-meter mark at 7.16 meters long, 2.3 meters wide. And obviously walking around the vehicle today, I'm going to point out some great features to you. The vehicle itself, obviously being around that 7.1 meters mark, nice and nimble, not too big where it's going to detriment any of your journeys. You're still going to be able to get around as and where you want to in this vehicle. It sits on the manual 6-speed 2.2 litre Peugeot chassis, which does mean it does have a timing chain rather than the cam belt, just lowering those maintenance bills. And obviously walking around the vehicle, before I do, I just want to point out it's got service records for 2017, 2018 twice, 2020 and 2021 over the 19,500 miles. So over serviced if you're doing it down on the mileage. Obviously coming around then straight away, first and foremost, you can see the wing mirrors, absolutely perfect condition. The decals are all in fantastic condition. We've got full 16-inch alloy wheels all the way around as well. Down this offside, you're going to see your taps for your waste and fresh water. We've got the toilet cassette locker with the toilet flush fill up just there as well. Coming a bit further down again, alloy wheels in great condition. We've got the hook up and the Truma vent. We've got the max view aerial point, so if you did want to plug into a campsite satellite dish, you can do so. If I lift the camera up, you might just be able to see the TV aerial poking on the roof there. It has 2 solar panels on the roof, 2 100-watt solar panels to help charging the batteries. And then at the back there, you've got your water fill up. But looking at all the trims, the corner pieces and everything else, all looking in really good shape. It does seem that this vehicle has been really cared for. On the back then, 2 bike rack and a reverse camera up at the top. Got a lot of these large windows, with it being the end lounge, they're just going to allow all the views and natural light to come in this vehicle all hours of the day. Round to the other side of the vehicle, onto the near side, you're going to see that we've got the Thule Omnister full-length wind-out canopy that has been roof-mounted, which is just going to narrow down the vehicle and stop the branches from getting caught behind it on them busy roads. We've got a locker at the back, which is going to get us underneath the U-shaped lounge as well. So we've got that internal-external storage option. In there at the moment, you're going to find a hookup lead. There are full carpets for the vehicle all rolled up and taped up. And we've also got the inlet hose for the water system as well. Either side of the locker, one side you've got a 230-volt external socket, which is going to provide power externally to the vehicle when you are hooked up. Obviously positioned perfectly under the awning side, so we can utilise it when we're sat outside. And we also have the gas point at the back as well. Obviously they're situated at the back just there, as what they say is you should always set your Caddock barbecue up at the far side, so when the heat comes up it can travel and get out the canopy, rather than the heat discolouring the materials of the wind out canopy, just prolonging its lifespan there. Bit of wet storage down at the back, and then we've got the refillable LPG point just there. So this is where we're going to fill up the gas on the motorhome. Typically with the refillable LPG, the benefits are going to be that you don't have to lug around big heavy bottles, and secondly to that, it's much cheaper to refill up, so bringing that maintenance cost down again. This little device sticking out right here is your Fiamma security lock. It does double up as a door handle to get you in the motorhome. Simply by pulling the pin down, we can flat back it back to the wall, or we can swing it around the complete other way and use it as an additional locking device to stop people entering the habitation door. Now when we step back, last thing we mentioned on the outside, over the habitation door you do have your guttering on there, which is that small plastic item you can see, and that's going to stop the water from dripping down over the habitation door as you're walking in and out. It's going to funnel the water down either side. Again, just stop the water dripping on you on those rainy days. So I'll pan my zoom on to that 0.5, guys, and we'll head into the cab area to start, so I can show you some of the features there too. So we do have an electric step and a recess step, making life easy getting in and out. Full blackout blinds on the door with the integrated door bin. We've got the handle just here and the internal handle just here to help us getting in and out the motorhome. Into the cab, we've got 2 swivel seats. Although it's not a full dinette area, it's just going to increase how easy it is to get in and out of the cab space, and it also means we can use this area during the daytime. It is not going to be wasted space. In the cab, you've got this gorgeous skylight that sits over the top with 2 candle lights either side as well, just to finish this area off nicely. We've got storage cubby holes on the left and the right. This is an opening skylight. As you can see, we've got the winder at the front there and the two locking devices on either side. And we've got the fly screen and the blackout on this, well, on every window in the vehicle. Seats are in very good condition. If I just go to the one-time zoom again so it increases the quality of the video for you, you can see the condition of the seat. Being an auto sleeper, they do bring them out of the factory with much more rigid, would you say? Much more durable, that's the word I'm looking for, materials. So you can see it's just going to prolong the lifespan of those, but all in very good condition. We've got hands-free on the steering wheel, when we've got voice command as well when we connect up to the Bluetooth. 6-speed manual with the cruise control, cab air conditioning, FM AM radio, full integrated cab blinds all the way around with electric windows and mirrors. And this little device down there just keeps us up to date, telling us how much gas we've got in the gas cylinder at all times. Map reader at the front then, reverse camera monitor up at the top. As I pan round, the next thing we're going to come to is the kitchen space and the end lounge. We've got a nice easy to use control panel in the centre, and just here you've got your true Rynet heating system where I can choose from electric or gas, or I can mix them in together. Nice easy to use system, which obviously just benefits the motorhome because you've got gas and electric. So not only is it gas and electric on the heating hot water, but on the cooking appliances too, which I'm going to come up to next. So just down here we've got the three-way fridge, gas, electric and battery. Plenty of worktop preparation space. Obviously I've got the draining board out at the moment, but if you take that away, you're not going to run out of space in the kitchen area. We've got a 230-volt microwave, so when we've hooked the vehicle up, we've got electric cooking just here. And then as we walk down the motorhome, you're going to see we've got the mixer tap basin unit, a 3-ring gas hob with the electric hot plate in the back corner, a separate grill up at the top and a separate grill down at the bottom. We've got the cupboard with the 2 shelving units in, the insulated wheel arch at the back, nice deep drawer just there. Down from that you've got your cutlery drawer, and then underneath that a very similar cupboard with a shelf in the centre. Above the kitchen, not to mention the fact you've got your extractor fan with your 2 downlights in there, but above you've got 3 lockers. This one's going to hold your bottles and glasses. This one here can hold your mugs, plates and more mugs. Then you've got an empty one with no fixings in there to put in absolutely what you like. Above the kitchen, we've got a skylight with the blackout blind and the fly screen integrated into it. And at the back of the kitchen, a nice large opening window as well, just to help with ventilation in this area. The fridge will work on gas, electric or battery. So everything in the motorhome so far will work exactly the same plugged in as if you were off-grid. One thing I would like to point out is the power sockets in the vehicle. We've got 2 on the left-hand side of the kitchen, 2 on the right-hand side of the kitchen, which is also always a massive benefit. I don't think they ever put enough sockets in motorhomes, but they're all there. You've got the worktop space, you've got the sockets to go with it, and then straight into the back, you've got this gorgeous end lounge with the full wraparound windows. You can sleep on these beds, on the sofas, as single beds if you want, just like so, or when it's as easy as this, sometimes it just pays off to do that. Slide your cushions in and have a great night's sleep on a ginormous king-size bed. Large open windows are going to let them views come in all day long, and we do have some great storage both above and below here. As you can see, if I lift the cushions up, that gets us into the locker you just saw outside over there. Underneath this one you do have your boiler and obviously a battery box, but still some space to work with. And if I just push these to the side, we can get under at the back as well, and all the way across this back is full storage too. In the lockers above, I'll open them all up for you, because in this motorhome, unlike some of the others, you can open every locker door together. So if we get all them open for you guys, and I can stand back just to give you an idea of what kind of storage you've got in the back of this vehicle, which is an absolute abundance of it. Because the locker doors are naturally smaller, it does mean they're going to come out of line less often. You've got the ruffle hinges on there, nice and thick hinges, not going to move anywhere. And you've got TV capability, which comes into here. You've got your Avtex TV, all plugged in, ready to go. We've got USB charging here and here. And as you can see behind the television, it's plugged in on the 12 volts. So this one will work off of the battery. We've also got a 230-volt socket down here and down here and here. So already I've come across 7 230-volt sockets and 3 USBs for charging. surround sound speakers connected up to the television with your candle lights again and your LED readers. And then in the corner you have these corner cupboards, perfect with the glass, tinted glass fronts on them, just for storing more of your personal items, but they're a lot bigger than what they look like on the front of it. Really nice end lounge. Again, I'm just going to bob the camera to 1x so you can see the quality of the upholstery in the area, and I'll just have a sit down so I can get up and close and personal for you. Moving forward from there, we've got a very, very large wardrobe space, as you can see. Cupboards on the right hand side, hanging rail in the top, and there's the pop-up table as well. So that one actually sits in the point just there, but if you wanted a larger table, in here you've got the full pop-up large table. Below your wardrobe, 2 large drawers, and below the large drawers you've got a little cupboard there where your fuse board sits. All your 12 volt and your 230 volt fuses all in there, nice and accessible. Down from that we've got a couple of little AutoSleeper pockets, and I'll just change the view back to 0.5 so you can see just how good this washroom is. LED lit mirror, LED light above. We've got 2 centre lights in this area just here. Fully separate shower cubicle at the back. Electric flush swivel toilet, so you can move it in any direction. Very large storage space underneath the basin unit, as you can see with your chrome mixer tap. And then on top you've got your switched LED light, main light switch for the mirrors, 2 more storage cupboards above the tinted window, and then into the shower room, a fully separate shower cubicle with an extractor fan as well to get rid of that additional humidity. Full chrome shower rail in the corner, but a really nice place. Come in here, we can get ready for the day, get changed, plenty of floor space. If I close the door off, you'll see it's a perfect privacy area. Get changed for your day. There's a mirror just here, so you can obviously utilise that just to help you when you're getting ready, and there as well. But a really nice spacious washroom, no integrated showers, so you can have a shower in here. It's not going to get all your toilet wet or anything like that, and just nice and spacious really. But all in all, what's not to love? Gas and electric heating, gas and electric hot water, gas and electric cooking. We've got gas and electric on the refrigeration side of things. We've got a large lounge that turns into a massive bed. We don't need to, we can use it as singles. All the upholsteries are in immaculate condition. I've got the lights on, but you can barely tell just for the amount of natural light that's coming into the vehicle. These are bright LEDs and you can barely even see them on. You've got plenty of power in the form of USBs and sockets, loads of kitchen preparation space, absolutely fantastic quality if I can say so myself. All the trims are in really good condition going around, no shrinkage on those. All the edgings looking really nice, not loads of scratches in the sink, same with the hob tops and the oven. But all in all, really well cared for vehicle here. If you've got any questions, it is based at our Gunthorpe site on the eastern outskirts of Nottingham at NG147ER. If you've got any questions, give us a call on 01158 223 157, or you can always bob on down and take a look at all the motorhomes that we've got in stock, guys. But thank you for watching the video, and I don't know which one I'm going to pull out next to do for you, but I think I might do my sunlight next, so wait for that one coming. Cheers.